Yo, what's up? It's your boy Big Pistol. I heard a nigga come to me one day with a question. You know what he asked me? He said, Big Pistol, you respect the OG in the game. I want to ask you a question, man. How can a nigga beat this game, man? How can I, just tell me, Pete, give me the scoop. How can I beat this game? You can't beat it. The only way to beat it, you might not want to hear what I got to say. You might not want to do it the way, but it worked for me. To beat the game, it's not being the game. To beat the game is to not be in the game. There's niggas out there that say they beat LeBron James in the championship because LeBron played the game with them and he lost. Can't none of them say they ever beat me. You see what I'm saying? Curry ain't never beat me. He beat LeBron. Kawhi ain't never beat me. He beat LeBron. Because I ain't played the game. I can go through life saying Curry can never know. He can think he can beat me, but he'll never know until he play me. Can't beat me, Curry. You might say, yeah, he can. He's a hell of a shooter, Pete. You're a fan. No, you can say that, but it hadn't been done. So technically, you don't know if he can beat me. We ain't played. Simple as that. That's the only way you can beat that penitentiary. It's not going to the penitentiary. What I learned in the streets is it's harder to stay out of trouble. It's easier to get into trouble. And I noticed that a lot of these niggas in the street love easy shit. That's why they're in trouble. See, staying out of trouble, you gotta have dignity. You gotta have morals. You gotta have discipline. That's what a lot of niggas don't want to have. They don't want to feel like you telling them what to do. They don't want to feel like they've been held back. They want to be able to do what they want to do. If you want to do what you want to do, it's because of a price you got to pay to do what you want to do. That's why you're in the situation you're in now, because you want to do what you want to do. But if you do it the right way, then you can do what you want to do. Because technically, you can't do what you want to do. Because you go to prison, you ain't doing what you want to do, you do what they tell you to do. You're doing what your parole officer telling you to do, told you to do. You're doing what your lawyer told you to do. You're doing what your probation officer, parole officer told you to do. That God told you to do. The judge told you to do. They can't tell me to do a motherfucking thing. Because I ain't played their game. That's when you do what you want to do. I know it's over your head. But a lot of street niggas y'all look up to, gangsters, killers, that went to the penitentiary, they can't do what they want to do. They thinking they doing what they want to do, but they limited. When you start shooting them pills and catching cases, you become felonies. You can no longer tote one of these to protect your life. I can show it on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they can do about it. I'm on record with license, I can carry it. That come from me being in the streets and knowing how to carry myself. I avoid that penitentiary without telling it. It's kingpins out there tell you, man, these folks want you bad, motherfucker, person. So it's on record that them folks want me. They'll tell you that. They done told some of you niggas they want me and ask you about me. So ain't no snitch on my name, but that's why I'm a hell of a nigga. Out of all those years, I avoided a lot of shit a lot of these niggas couldn't do. I avoided the temptations. I avoided the urge to want to be that nigga that everybody respects, so I go shoot shit. Yeah, you been a shot shit. Look what he got you. You on parole. You on probation. You got a felony. You can't do certain shit in life. All your rights is gone. I still got mine. Because I had discipline. And I got discipline without being a bitch ass nigga or sucker. Ain't nobody play with me. A lot of you niggas out there got names for shooting motherfucker. Niggas played with you. You had to shoot that boy. That boy brought pressure on your ass. Don't take the credit like you out there doing it because you have a no. He put pressure on your ass. He robbed you. He smacked you. He done something to you. Shot you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm going to tell you a nigga who good and not going to jail. Jay-Z. That's why he rich. Yo Gotti. That's why he rich. Future. That's why he rich. Kanye. That's why they rich. Jeezy. That's why they rich. Snoop Dogg. That's why he rich. Discipline. It ain't about being a bitch or a hoe. Quit thinking you gotta do certain shit to not look like a bitch or a hoe to get respect. Because at the end of the day, you go look like a hoe. You go look like a bitch. Look at all the bullshit that Gucci Mane was doing in the streets because he want to be that Gucci nigga. Respect it. Brought him a whole bunch of pain. He lost a lot of money, lost shows, could do shows, jail time. Now, he's us. He mastered the game of not going to jail. Now look at his life. Richer than ever. Got way more respect than ever. Ain't shot one pistol. Broke one crime. We teaching you niggas how to be respected without doing gangster shit. Watch it. You can say what you want to say about Jay-Z. Say he ain't gangster, he ain't that. The nigga rich and got gangsters kissing his ass, respecting him. Gangsters on his payroll, he ain't got to do that. It's niggas on his payroll to do that, dummy. Yo Gotti, straight from Memphis. Come from the streets. Been through all the bullshit. You can't pay him to do that. But little black youngster ass keep doing the dumb shit. Gotti ain't doing it. That's why Gotti's rich. That's why black youngster name come up in shit. That's why he been fighting cases. When have you heard of Gotti fighting cases he got rich? He ain't gonna fight now. You can't pay Gotti to do nothing wrong. That's why he got the freedom to move around and live his life like he want to live it. That's why Kanye can live his life. Kanye a sucker, he gonna, yes, why he can live his life, he going to. All the gangsters y'all thought was gangster, they blind in prison, getting treated like suckers. Suge Knight, blind. So that gangster got Suge. Young boy. Look what's getting him. He can't even go on the road. He on the house arrest, locked in the house. Losing a lot of money. And he's facing a federal case. Career could be on the line. Kodak Black in out of penitentiary. Lost a lot. Y'all ain't gonna get it. You got to wake up. That gangster shit is not gangster. Gangsters getting bread and made them move around like you want to move around. This gangster, I can tote this in the supermarket, at church, tote this motherfucker everywhere. You can't tote your shit. You gonna do a life sentence. You get caught that motherfucker, your record bad. What's gangster about that? You gotta be in the house at 8 o'clock. I don't. What's gangster about that? You can't drink. You can't smoke. Can't do nothing. What's gangster about that? And you follow those rules. That ain't gangster. Gangsters say fuck them rules. I thought gangster nigga fuck that. I don't smoke what I want to smoke. I'm toting what I want to tote. But at the end of the day, they go catch you with it, put you in that prison system. Then you in there dodging dicks and knives for the rest of your life. Eating bullshit, eat snakes like a fourth grader. Eat snacks like a fourth grader. Nothing cool about being a gangster. Y'all ain't peeped that shit out yet. I beat the system of the dope game by not being in the dope game. When they picked my partners up, they asked them about me. They couldn't tell nothing. I was like, I didn't sell dope. But if I sold, they could have easily told on me and I went right with them. One of my partners told me, said, Pete, I could have got you a life sentence with me. I do just tell them folks you was part of it. You was doing that, but you couldn't tell that. Because I didn't sell dope no more. I had a life as a rapper. That's gangster. When I can look at the feds and tell them to suck my dick. I told the prosecutor of the feds to suck my dick. Went up there with all my chains on. All my chains on. They tried to subpoena me for my handwriting and said I was taking care of my nigga on the road. That was a lie when he was on the run. They said I was You wiring the money on the road, on the run. Why would I wire a man on a wanted man money with my real name? Why would I do that? That was dumb. That was them trying to get me to come up there and talk to him. I went up there with my lawyer, my 9-10 chains on, look like a drug dealer. Nigga, well, fuck, I'm a rapper. I can do what I want. That's gangster. You nigga gotta tuck your chains and shit in when you see police and go in court, take that shit off. That ain't being you. That ain't being gangster. Being gangster, you wear that shit up in there. What? I was dealing with a Jewish guy, Jeff Pringle. Gave me a bunch of money to do an album. And he told me he was buying the Young Buck project, D-Tape. Young Buck and D-Tape project from some guys in the federal penitentiary that I knew. T-Them. And I said, damn, man, you went in them feds and try to buy that music, man. You crazy hell. Them boys got a hell of a charge going on right now. He said, I don't care. We can have coffee, sound and talk. But they go do it to me. I don't sell drugs. Nothing they can do. And right then, I saw something through a rich Jewish guy when he said that. I saw no fear because in my neighborhood, we were fear of the feds. You said something about the feds, niggas got scared. Niggas was terrified of them feds. That's slavery when you live up in the fear of the white man slave carrier, like the feds. And I seen that Jewish dude sit there and tell me he don't give a fuck about nothing. They just sit down and have coffee with him. What they can do to me? Nothing. I said, that's what I want to be like. Because he didn't do nothing. He didn't sell drugs. We don't do bullshit. These folks, they can't fuck all that shit they talking about. When you start doing bullshit, that's when you give your power away to them white folks. You give your power away when you do the ignorant shit. Just get rich and get money and take care of your family and live a good life. And you're going to live boss free. I mean, you're going to live sucker free. You're going to be bossified, nigga. Look at Rick Ross. Ain't nothing gangster about Rick Ross to me. He talking that gangster. But he's a smart man. He don't get in no trouble. He don't get in no trouble. Look how he live in that big old house. Wing stops. And y'all gonna say, man, Rick Ross, yeah, but look how he living. He bossed up. All the niggas we think is bossed up, we talk about because they don't do no gangster shit. But the one we see do the gangster shit, we see what happened. They end up getting killed. You see them get killed in beefs and shit. They dying out there. Losing money. Can't do shows. Jack their career off. Who you want to be like? Those youngsters? King Vons and all those guys that had the gangster names that died in the streets? Or you want to be like Jay-Z? Take care of your family, be billionaires, go die old man rich. You don't get a billionaire being a gangster. I ain't saw a billionaire gangster yet. But you can be a gangster, not doing no crime and become a billionaire. Easily. Because they can't fuck with you. They look for a reason to fuck with you and take it from like they did R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. You break the law, they get it in the rights. It's cool not to break laws. What's cool about breaking laws? What's cool about getting money? Then you gotta worry about breaking those laws. Breaking laws for what? I'm rich. You see what I'm saying? You break laws when you're broke and disgusted. Ain't got nothing to live for. You're mad at the world. You want a name for being tough. Think about it. This gangster shit becoming to be some sucker shit. Look at all the guys that y'all call soft in the music industry. Rich than the motherfucker. Because they ain't a part of that system. Them rappers a part of that system, they losing. Need presidents to pardon and shit. For millions. Gotta kiss a racist president ass. Nah, I dare not. All right, y'all, wake up. The only way to beat them is not to be in it. You can call them niggas probation right now and say, hey, what's up? I'm such and say, y'all suck my dick. He can't do it. You can. They gonna say, well, this guy called and told us to suck his dick. Ain't no law. What you gonna do to him? Tell him to do it. They gonna violate his ass. He's gonna always be their bitch. Love y'all. Peace.